Yeah. Hello everybody, this is Lucas at Frugal Landlord. I wanted to show you this tractor that I just picked up. It's a 1954 Ford NAA. So it's the same as the Golden Jubilee, but the Golden Jubilee was the 53, but it's the same exact tractor as that. So obviously they didn't come with the loader on it. That was something somebody added later on, but I wanted a tractor with a loader on it because I want to move a bunch of dirt when we're digging the septic tanks out and doing the drain fields. I got the little backhoe, but I wanted to be able to move some dirt, so we're gonna check this out. I'm just gonna see how much I'm just going to see if I can lift up a bucket of dirt. I haven't done that yet. He said it will. The seller told me that it will lift up easily lift up a full bucket of dirt, but the rear end gets pretty light, so I've already have plans to make a ballast with that 55-gallon drum. Got to thank my dad for picking that up for me. So all of everything works on that. He ordered a new PTO shaft that's a bigger diameter than that, I guess. He said it's easy to put on. You just unbolt that, and anyway, the lift and everything works good. We tried that out. It's got an upgraded oil filter. I don't think it originally came with that style oil filter, but I might put a toilet paper France on there. I don't know yet. Oh, very important thing to mention, this is still a 6-volt. So I've heard people say you don't need to replace the starter, and I've heard people say that you do. It looks like it has a new heavy-duty starter, so I'm not sure what I'll do there, but I definitely want to convert it to 12 volt because I've already had to figure out how to jump start this, and you can do it. You can jump start it with the 12 volt. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I just disconnected the battery from the starter and then ran a 12 volt to the starter, but here we go. Let's see if we can start it up. It's been sitting since we got it pretty much. So I gotta turn the gas on. And I couldn't figure out where the carburetor bowl was anyway. It would have turned the gas on because it was way up under here. Actually, my wife had seen him turn it on, so she knew where it was. So she had to show me. There we go. It's on. Get up on here. Let's see, we'll give it some gas. See? Okay, so give it a little gas, turn the key on. It also has a disabled starter switch. It's just got a replacement key. But the choke is down here. I got it out of gear. Choke is down here.
Can I show it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the choke. And doesn't turn over very fast. And the key is loose here. Tighten that back up. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it purrs like a kitten. I can't remember how many hours were on there, but he put a new he put a new hour meter on there, and there's 43 hours on that. But I want to say there was 2,000 hours on this. And so we can lift it. And tilt the bucket. And now let's go see if we can get a scoop of dirt. It's got good oil pressure, around 40 psi, or probably more like 20 when it warms up idling, but we're 30 now. So here we go. We're gonna go, let's see, that's first, I think. Yeah, that's first. It turns easier to the right than it does to the left, and I don't know why. But yeah, turning to the left is pretty hard, but turning to the right is easy. So, but you can use the brakes to kind of get it to turn easily, more easily, because it's got independent brakes, obviously, because it's a tractor. You care if I cut through here? You care if I cut through here? So yeah, it's a little bit of a bear to turn that way, unless you use the brakes. And it does have calcium-filled tires, but if I'm going to be using the loader at all, I'm sure I'll need some ballast on the back. I got a big pile of dirt over here that I always want to move, and never have a way to do it. The rear tires are pretty old and cracked, but I'm just going to go with them like that for a while and see if I really need, because I know they're expensive. It wouldn't really be an emergency if I got a flat tire anyway. So maybe I'll go on the other side of this, grab a scoop over on the other side of this tree here. Alright, let's get reverse. I just noticed that left wheel turns sharper than the right one, so that's probably why it turns one way better than the other. Okay. Give it a little bit more gas here. I don't know if we got a full scoop or not, but it does feel light back here, but not too bad. I mean, that's a pretty good scoop. Go ahead and just leave it there for now. It does exactly what I want it to anyway. It's exactly what I want it to do. So the hydraulics work really nice. And yeah. I guess you could load something pretty tall. Yeah. Oh yeah. On those little pieces in the front of the bucket. I think I might need to do a little work on the bucket, but they got this covering up some holes. Anyway, I might need to weld something in the bucket, but these pieces right here, there's some long, like hay fork looking things that stick in there, and then there's a big grater bar that bolts into here. So it came with all those hooks. They're about that long, and that'll be useful too because I can move brush and stuff with it. So that'll be cool. I didn't say how much we paid for this. We drove a long distance to get it because I couldn't find one that was not crazy expensive. And we seen this one advertised, it was like 500 miles away, I think. And it was listed for $3,500. And I was looking at another one. Actually, I looked at two more before this one. And they weren't as good, and they were the same price. And so I had a backup plan. If this one wasn't good, I was going to go back and buy the other one. But it turned out this one was the best one out of all of them that we looked at. So I went ahead and bought this one. It was $3,500 if I didn't say that. And runs perfectly. All I have to do is convert it to 12 volt. And it doesn't have any real problems that I know about. He said that the tires hold air for years, but I think there's only a little bit of air in there. Most of it, probably at least up to the valve stem when the valve stem is here. Probably the calcium fluid is probably this much. And then there's only that much air, but it seems to, it's held the air. I mean, they're cracked, crazy cracked, but if I find out I don't have good traction, I might have to put new tires on it. But for what I'm going to do with it, I'll probably just leave it like that for a while. The front tires are good though. I might need to align the front ends because, like I say, it turns easier, way easier this way than it does this way. And I noticed that the tire turns more than the other one, so that might be it. I can show you. This one also comes with the height control. I forget what that draft control where it keeps its height. Like the Ford 8N, I think you had to convert it so that it would keep the implement at the right height, because it was just used for plowing. So there's a little switch over here. This goes up with the thing, and it keeps its height. But wait to see. It might be over here. Oh, that's the PTO. Never mind. That's the PTO. Oh, right here. That's a draft control something. That will put it forward, and it'll plow, and you pull it back. I think you pull it back for height control. I think, if I remember what he said right. Anyway, this is a feature that wasn't on the 8N, so that's cool. Yeah, the PTO is over here. You can show that twisting, turning. PTO is there. That works. Yeah, now it's running about 22 PSI on the, 22 PSI on the oil pressure, so that's good. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's kind of a cool old tractor. Anyway, all the gears work. I've tested the gear out before I bought it. It's got 4 speeds. So he did say in the wintertime, even with the 6-volt system, he said it's got a block heater. See, that's cool. So he said if you kept that block heater plugged in, even with the 6-volt, which it turns over really slow. So, but he said it'll start even in cold if you keep it plugged in. We'll see about that. I don't know when I'll be able to convert it to 12-volt, but probably have to before long. Oh, that's why I couldn't find see, I figured the fuel shut off would be by the carburetor, but it's not. It's over there on the other side, so that's why I had trouble finding it. It's up under here. I can't even see it, so I just have to feel around for it and turn it